Hello, Computer 2 students, and welcome to week 3. This week you will be doing a PowerPoint number 2, which talks about 14 jobs that are hard to pronounce. I'm going to spend a little bit of time going through the instructions. Don't forget that there will not be any weather in stock this week, so you only have the second PowerPoint to do all of the week at home and here in class. So let's quickly take a look at this assignment, PowerPoint 2, number 2 jobs, which you will be able to access starting on Monday, Labor Day. I will publish everything at home on Monday so that you guys can begin working on it starting on Tuesday. So let's take a look at the instructions. So PowerPoint number 2, which is called the 14 normal jobs that are hard to pronounce. It says, create a PowerPoint using the article 14 normal jobs that you can't pronounce. I'm going to scroll down and you can see that the article 14 jobs or 14 normal jobs that you cannot pronounce are down here at the bottom. It goes through a bunch of different jobs that are hard to pronounce, obviously the name of the article. You are going to be creating a PowerPoint, one slide per 14 job. So I'll get to that here in just a second. So after you read the article, you'll be able to create one slide per job, and I'll show you how to get started on that here in just a second. Next, step 2, you will need to have a title slide with the title of the article and your first and last name. Step 3, you will need to use the to content slide layout for the remainder of the presentation. You will need 14 more slides, 15 slides total with the title slide. Step 4, each slide must have a title, a picture with effects. You do not need to have any effects, and at least 3 bullets. And I'll show you an example of one here in a second. Let's see here. Step 5, all slides need to have a transition. You do not need to do this step. It's perfectly fine to skip it when we're using Google Slides. Step 6, use backgrounds or themes to enhance your document. That is entirely optional. You do not need to worry about that step. Next, save the PowerPoint as your last name jobs. Example, Katie Jobs, like here. Next, upload to Schoology when finished. So let's take a look at the article. So we have 14 normal jobs that are hard to pronounce listed here. You can see that each of the 14 have a little bit of basic information. It has the title, it has the pronunciation, and it has a couple of different basic facts about the job. So if we go into our Google Drive Computer 2 folder and click on New Google Slide, don't forget our title of our PowerPoint presentation should be 14 jobs, your name. All right, now we have to add in 14 different slides. So I'm going to go into the Insert menu, New Slide. We're going to change the layout. Layouts, and remember to content. So go back to my article, my first job, go back here, paste, make this a little bit bigger. And then on the second side, I'm going to take a couple pieces of information. I'm going to start with the salary. Go into another bullet. And then I'm going to, from the article, this brief description, I'm going to pick a couple of different things from this article for this description where it says simply put. I'm going to do this first little piece of information. simply known as hearing officers or administrative law judges. Back to my presentation and back to my article. Grab the next little piece of information about their job. Don't forget you have to have 3 bullets. So I'm just grabbing enough information from this article to make a PowerPoint slide. The next, I'm going to have a picture of some kind. You guys can use Google, copy and paste any pictures, Google the name of the job, and find a picture that you can insert here on this slide. But as you can see from this first slide, all I have to do now is add a new slide and continue adding until I have 14 slides for 14 different jobs. And that is how you complete this week's 14 jobs PowerPoint number 2. If you have any questions, please ask me in class, send me a message through Schoology, and I'll be more than happy to help you.